jealousy does not knock on the door. It slides under the rug. It sits with you at dinner and smiles as you take your last sip. My name is Anne. I'm from Australia. During my stay in Nigeria, I made a lot of friends, but best among them was Jennifer, a very pretty girl who had everything any girl could ask for. But jealousy entered her heart, then her soul, and before we say Jack, it has eaten her up. Jennifer was loved loudly, fully, madly, but love wasn't enough. She needed to be the only one. And that desire, burning, blistering, turned into something I will never forget. One sip. That is all it took. The poison reached her before the girl ever came home. The irony, the girl never touched her man, never even tried. But Jennifer, she could not silence the voice in her head. He'll choose her over you, and when he does, you'll be nothing. I watched my best friend kill herself, trying to kill a girl who was never the enemy. Andrew wasn't just any man. He was the kind who made you believe in softness again. Every hug felt like home, every glance a vow. I saw how he loved her, the forehead kisses, the surprise meals, the way he would say my queen, like it was her name. Jennifer bloomed in his presence. The rest of us saw it, envied it even. But happiness, it makes some people greedy. She did not just want to be loved. She wanted to be worshipped, feared, fought for. And that's when she saw her. Naomi didn't wear makeup, didn't speak unless spoken to. She wore long skirts, tied her hair in a scarf, and apologized too much. The daughter of Andrew's late father's driver, humble, obedient, invisible. She called Jennifer Ma, washed her plates, even helped her wash her clothes sometimes, greeted her with both knees on the ground. But Andrew, he smiled at her like a father, protected her like a brother, offered her a small room in the BQ while she schooled in town. Jennifer noticed. Her smile grew thinner, her questions sharper. Why does she always serve you Zobo at the right time? Why is she always helping you run errands? Why does she knock twice like she owns the place? Did you wear lip gloss today? Or am I imagining things? She wasn't imagining it. Not the gloss, but the threat that was all in her head. And that's what made it so dangerous. It started with whispers, then checking phones, then deleting numbers, then crying in bathrooms, shaking her head saying, I feel it, I just know. He's falling for her. Why else would he defend her so much? I begged her to stop. Jennifer, you're imagining things. Andrew loves you. She didn't blink, just stared past me and whispered, he loved me. Then, one morning I came to visit Jennifer, and the entire compound was on fire. What is happening? I asked. Ah, the worst has happened. Naomi is a thief, shouted Jennifer. She stole my earring. She must park out of that BQ. She has overstayed her welcome. Let her look for accommodation elsewhere. I was surprised. The Naomi I know couldn't have done that. She stole them, Jennifer said, eyes wide, voice trembling. The earrings were found in Naomi's drawer. But it wasn't shock that was on Jennifer's face. It was satisfaction. Something didn't sit right. And then came the CCTV footage. Andrew had quietly installed cameras weeks before. We watched in silence as Jennifer opened Naomi's drawer, slipped in the earring, adjusted it, and walked out like a queen. The silence in the room that night was deafening. Naomi was crying. Her father, who had served the family for over 20 years, couldn't lift his face. Andrew didn't shout. He simply picked up his keys and left. That night, I held Jennifer as she cried in my arms. I just wanted her gone, she kept saying. I just wanted her gone. But the truth, that wasn't the end. It was just the beginning. Weeks passed. Andrew didn't block her. He didn't curse her. He waited, and when she apologized, he came. They started over. More careful, very quiet, but something in Jennifer had died. She wasn't joyful. She was watchful. She cooked more, smiled less, kissed him harder, hugged him tighter, like she was trying to hold on before he slipped away again. And then, one day, she looked me in the eye and asked, "Do you think poison kills fast or slow?" "Don't tell me you're actually thinking that," I barked at her. She laughed. I was only joking. A few days later, she came to my place with a flask and a bowl of rice. "I'm bringing peace offering," she smiled. "I want to make peace with Naomi." But her hands were shaking. "Please don't do this," I whispered. "She's just a girl." Jennifer leaned in and said, "So was I." She got to the house. Naomi wasn't home. But Jennifer had been fasting. She was hungry. She was tired. She slept off while waiting for Naomi. When Naomi came back and saw Jennifer sleeping, she thought, "Oh God." She must have been very tired. She checked the bowl of rice and observed that the rice was now cold. She took it to the kitchen, run it through the microwave, and served it for Jennifer in a different plate, very hot. She took the drink that Jennifer had brought and poured some into a cup. She woke Jennifer up, the fasting, the hunger, and thinking that the rice is from Naomi, Jennifer jumped right in. She took a sip from the cup. Just one sip, one sip. She held her tummy, frowned her face. She asked Naomi, "What of the rice and drink I brought?" "Oh, they were right before you," said Naomi. "I used microwave to heat up the rice." Jennifer screamed. "And the drink? That's what you are drinking?" Jennifer shook her head. "Oh my God, I am dead." Her eyes rolled backward. Then, darkness. I held her hand in the emergency ward. Andrew stood over her, eyes hollow, whispering her name over and over. "Jennifer, please don't leave me. I love you. Please." She opened her eyes, looked at us, and whispered, "I didn't mean to drink it. I didn't know." She turned to Andrew. "I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me. I thought you loved her. I was afraid that you will replace me with her." "What? My God," shouted Andrew. That thought never came to my mind. "I see Naomi as a younger sister. How could you?" "I'm sorry," she whispered. Her body shook, and then stillness. She died before Naomi ever tasted the drink. Jealousy does not always look like rage. Sometimes it is soft. Sometimes it is beautiful. Sometimes it sounds like, "I just want you to myself." But when left unchecked, it becomes a monster that eats you from the inside, until you drink the poison meant for someone else. If love needs sabotage, if love needs control, if love needs someone else to fall for you to rise, then it's not love. It's fear, wearing a beautiful mask. And fear, if fed long enough, will kill you. Sometimes the hands that pour the poison are the first to drink it. If you were touched by this story, please share it with a friend that needs to hear this. And thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more stories like this.